Good morning, dear hearts, and happy Mother's Day. And please subscribe. And we're doing lesson 128 today. The world I see holds nothing that I want. So this lesson will fold into tomorrow's lesson because if we were left simply with this idea, it could invoke depression into some of us, and that is never the goal or the thought for this course and for these lessons. But what this lesson is immediately letting us know is the world I see, what I'm looking at, what I believe is real. There's nothing here that I truly want. There's nothing here of real value. And it's up to me to come to that realization that everything I see here is made up of the ephemeral. It's smoke, it's mirrors, it's illusions. There's nothing here that will ever last. And unlike the gifts of God, which will last forever because they are eternal, what I am being offered here in this world are only shadows of what could possibly be. And even these shadows, because they're shadows, will fade away. They will not last. And the Son of God, the child of God, deserves so much more than that because that is what God wants for us. This lesson brings into mind a lesson way back, beginning of the year, that I have given everything I see all the meaning it has for me, lesson 2. Because this lesson says that for everything must serve the purpose you have given it. And I have given this world, what I see, all kinds of meanings, but none of them, and values, but none of them will last because I have assigned these values without being able to see truly what this world is all about. This lesson has several references to flying and soaring, and that is what we want our minds to do. We want our minds to soar, fly above this world that is filled with distress and pain and sadness and lack and doubt as we see it, and we are to soar higher to the true world, the real world, the world that we think is barred from us. Every time we have thoughts that are really unworthy of us and we're trying to place some value on this world, what we're really doing is imprisoning ourselves. And this lesson speaks of the chains and each link that is placed around us while we are having thoughts that relate to the body. They will only delay our progress to salvation. But all things you seek to make your value greater in your sight limit you further, hide your worth from you, and add another bar across the door that leads to true awareness of yourself, big S self. And I want to just speak of those sentences just a moment, that we have given ourselves our meaning. Not only have we given everything that we see the meaning, but we've given ourselves, we've assigned our meaning of who we are, what we think we are, based also on this illusion. And that can only be a small, minuscule amount of worth, and none of that is real either, because we, instead of knowing our true self, big S self, we think that we are only this small little self that really has no value and has no power and no strength. But we have great power and great strength in our true self when we realize that we are indeed as God created us. And this idea about, putting another bar across the door that leads to the true awareness. Well, that door is referred to many, many times throughout the course. And the one who is at that door is Christ. And what is said in chapter 11, it says, you can refuse to enter, but you cannot bar the door that Christ holds open. And while he lives, that door is open and he lives forever. So that door is open for us to go through, that we may know our true self and have the awareness of who and what we are. The practicing today, 3 10-minute sessions. And what we are trying to do when we go into these sessions is to free our mind, to be as still and as quiet as possible, so that we escape this world, this small world, this world of chains, this world of smallness, and we instead soar to the sureness and the joy that is being held for us. And it will always be there through that door when we are ready to go through it. The world is not where it belongs, where we belong, and we belong where the world would be, the true world would be. This world is not where it belongs, and where it goes to rest when you release it from the world. We need to release ourselves from this world so we can truly know the real world, the world we are meant to know, the world we are meant to abide in. And as we do the practicing during the day, and of course always during the hour, to repeat this idea, it says, and when you think you see some value in any aspect or an image of the world, refuse to lay a chain upon your mind, but tell yourself with quiet certainty, this will not tempt me to delay myself. The world I see holds nothing that I want. I want what is real and what is true, and none of that resides in this world that I see with the body eyes. So I hope that helped. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment. Please have a glorious day. Please pray, and please be here tomorrow. Namaste.